Hey Soul family, welcome, welcome. My name is Audrey, you're watching the Matrix Oracle. This is the cosmic weather for June 10th to 12th, 2024. So I'm gonna wait, see if we have some people that wanna participate in this astrology reading for the placement of the planets right now, okay? What is happening now? You're gonna look at this and be like, ooh, that looks crazier than usual. Yes, okay, so what we're seeing here, okay, is two charts, two layers, but this is still what's going on in the planets. Hi Lorena, hi Jessica, hi everyone, thank you for joining. So when I do this, and I haven't done it for a while, this is when I want to support my empaths out there, okay? Myself included, okay? And that's when we're reading the astrology according to the tropical, so the matrix of the astrology here, Western astrology, compared to the draconic chart. The draconic chart is linked and connected to the moon, so the lunar node. And when you do this, you're connecting to the emotional layer. And I was feeling a lot. I don't know about you, but if you've been feeling a lot, stay here, stick around. We have a lot to talk about as far as moving forward with those great intentions of manifesting the emergence, the sprouting of our birthright that is our dream, our vision, things that you know you're meant to go after, you know, and manifest, even if it's not clear right now, cosmically, this is what we're feeling, okay? Some of you is like, what's my purpose? What's my purpose? Okay, what should I do? Where would it go? This is really like intensively just being felt. So what we're going to look at is more of the emotional patterns. So the blue, physical reality, the red, the emotional. Oh, I'm wearing red. Interesting. Okay, so as we are looking at this cluster here in Gemini that is super enhanced here with Jupiter, this cluster is speaking of manifesting the synchronicities of your desires here. There's a lot of sovereignty that wants to come forward towards your desires. Okay, and Jupiter being next to this cluster is going to inflate this because that's what Jupiter does. It expands. Now, with this energy on the physical, do you see that this little cluster of synchronicity of you wanting to manifest your desire is just there? Okay, that means like, ooh, my empath, you're not going to escape feeling this desire just inflating in your chest, inflating. Okay, so some of you, if you've been really feeling this, you're going to realize that it's to align you, to guide you. And let's look at the sacred geometry. So that would be like, how can I illustrate this? How you play ping pong between your physical and your emotion. Okay, that's the reading. It's like some people are like same layers, okay, and some people are opposite. I'm in opposite. Okay, so there's a lot of things that I figure out with doing things and seeing my emotions being like, no. And that means some of us being in alignment is really by receiving a lot of also contrast, okay? So I don't know what you picked, but that's an interesting read. By the way, this is a promotion I'm launching for this week. For some of you, if you resonate with this, I have a special promo for my super empath, okay? Special video reading to read your personal alignment with your physical and your emotional self, okay? Very interesting. When I discovered it, I made so much sense to myself. Okay, so let's go back to this and the sacred geometry. Here, those synchronicities of desires being inflated to the max, okay? We're seeing here, tick, 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 tick. Some of you know this is kind of a zapping energy. This is kind of like an electric field or a slap in the face, however you want to call it. And it's connected to Pluto retrograde. You can see here, it's not in Aquarius, okay? That's not the physical, that's the emotional Pluto. And what's interesting of this placement here, in Capricorn, emotionally, it speaks of focus. So, my dear empaths, you know how hard it can be to be focused? with your mind, where your emotions are split towards things that are just feeling different, right? Okay, so that means here you're getting a super lesson of, my dear empaths, refocusing yourself to what you want. Because here in Pluto, here retrograde in the physical, this is a strong master teaching of the law of resonance. Okay, and that means like here, what your heart focus on will resonate, will synchronize, and will manifest. So it's super, super charged. But that means that at the same time this is supercharged, anything that is in dissonance is going to feel like very, very fast. You're going to feel it very fast. You're going to feel it strongly, maybe going from 0 to 100 or 0 to 100 to 0. You know, just whichever you're going to be confronted with this energy, okay? And that means that what I'm looking at, because, okay, so emotionally we're seeing where we focus our energy. Thank you. We're going to really synchronize and align. But when we are feeling the dissonance, the contrast, okay, this is where my eyes right away went to my dear Medusa. Okay, Medusa just entered Leo, and she came with a mission of really aligning us between our heart and our mind, and making sure, because that's her power, that if your energy is not aligned with whatever you have set as an intention, as your highest purpose, you're going to feel it heavily. And what I mean by heavily, she's turning things into stones, right? Okay, so that means that here, with this opposition, you're going to really being called right away to do some energy work, because those degrees where Medusa is entering, it's all about spiritual wisdom and magic. Understanding how the law of resonance here works with energy, works also with where you focus your energy field. So that's a lot of self-mastery, especially if you're someone that has a lot of emotions through the day. Some of us are just sometimes just feeling a lot. Okay, it's going to ask you to recenter yourself again and again. Okay, especially here that we're seeing that Medusa in the emotion is not too far. Okay, but she is quincunx to Ishtar. Ishtar is here the goddess that wants you to align to your divine feminine energy so you can manifest your desires. Okay, and here she's giving you a lot of energy, but that means that here you're going to be triggered to find ways that resonate to you to grow. Okay, and the way that I received the illustration was, imagine you're this plant and you're being planted. Okay, you have that seed in intention, and imagine there's certain days where you don't have the rain to feed you. As a plant, what are the resources that you're going to look for in order to get what you want, get to what you need, okay, to thrive? And that's what I was feeling, is that some of you, as you're aligning to this energy that wants you to synchronize and align with your highest guidance and your highest purpose, you're going to navigate your emotional field with the contrast of what feels good and what doesn't feel as good. And really, in that process, find specific tools for yourself. They're going to be specific to you, okay? That are going to help you transcend whatever you're feeling that needs to be transcended. And this is kind of important right now, because if you're seeing also this, look at this. Look at this, okay? Neptune, that is staying there for a while, okay? All right, it's been there for a while. Neptune is the collective subconscious. This is also how to manifest the collective dream. But we have in the emotional field here, okay, the North Node. And those degrees, they're about closing certain doors. And that means some of us right now, actually a lot of us, we're going through the field of emotions of that contrast to know exactly what doors we need to close in terms of thought patterns, emotions, and the thoughts bring emotions, and vice versa. There's a dance between the feminine and the masculine. There's a dance between your heart and your mind, okay? And this is where the work is. So some of you, you're going to resonate and find the tools that work for you magically. Just, you're going to know, okay? I know that if you're connected to this channel and you resonate with this type of work, what I offer you as tools is music healing, is sound engineering, it's frequency. So some of you, I shared this over the weekend and I'm going to repeat it. My latest vibrational pharmacy is all about fears and also insecurities. So we have anger and irritability, we have anxiety, we have depression, and we have now fears and insecurities that are available for you to tune. I'm using Rife frequencies, binaural beats, triggering certain pathways of your meridians. So that's called sonopuncture, using acupuncture understanding into sound engineering so it can travel and release a lot of those energies. So that's something that you can access when you go onto my main page. You go to my bio link and you'll see my YouTube symbol and you go in and check that out, okay? That's really powerful. Some of you, if you are also sensitive to witnessing patterns, okay? And that means that you can be a strong empath or you can be a geek, okay? Or you can be both. But watching sacred geometry starts activating the nerve, the optic nerve to your brain, and starts sending certain energy of understanding. There is a video where I talk about using sacred geometry as a tool for enlightenment and also for shadow work. So some of you, I've shared 2 major sacred geometry that felt relevant at this time. If you want to try it out, go and check it out. It's part of my YouTube or on my Instagram, you can see the live. If you have any questions, DM me, okay? And you can also email. Thank you so much, everyone. Again, if you are feeling a lot right now and watching this, this is for the highest purpose. Thank you for the gymmer. Yeah, the geometry info, you guys, it's when you're watching nature, everything in nature is sacred geometry, okay? So as you're watching certain more complex, and I think I shared the Sri Yantra. Sri Yantra is found, it is recreated in nature when we sing the sound Om. I posted yesterday about your way, Om, home, okay? Om connected to the sun and the moon. This is all I'm sharing on this page. This is the dance between the sun and the moon, connecting your third eye, helping you unveil layers after layers what needs to be discovered by your sacred self, by your sacred avatar. Okay, that's what I have. Thank you so much for being part of this journey with me. I'm sending you many blessings and much love and light. Namaste.